What's going on, guys? Kevin Fox from Fox Fishing 4K. So I didn't think I was gonna have to do this video. I thought this was long past. There's a million YouTube videos out there showing you how to jig a bottom jig for whitefish, such as a Meigs, a Menace, a Bad Boys. I thought it was over and done with and it was dead. And it pretty well is. You guys know, swing the jig high, drop down. You guys got that. But I wanna say 95 to 99% of fishermen are failing at the bottom and the hookup. They're seeing the fish comes down, it's even looking at the bait. I guarantee they're seeing this. Whitefish comes in, comes down, they'll see it go back and forth on their sonar and whoop, gone. And they're like, what happened? And people are asking me, steady, how are you guys going out and getting 15 whitefish? I'm gonna show you that right now. Meigs, Menace, doesn't matter what you're running, make sure this knot is pushed back. You want this bait, when it's sitting, to be hanging up high like this. Okay, when I hang that in the air, you want it nice and high, so that when that bait comes down and rests on the bottom, the nose touches first, and this part of the body rocks like this. Okay, here's a little trick. If you want, tie on a knot here, snap it off. Tie on another knot, snap it off. Then tie on your line in behind those two knots, and you have those knots pushed back. Those two knots will hold your line back on the jig. It'll definitely hold your bait there, and that way when you're swinging a jig, it's not gonna move. Number two, once you drop this jig in the water and you're fishing it, whitefish comes in, everybody's going like this with their rod. So let's look at that in the tank right now. And here's what I see everybody doing. They're up here swinging high. Whitefish comes in, they drop down, and this is what I see. This is what I see. All right, there you go, just like that, right? Does that look good? Does that look good to you guys? Wrong, that's wrong. That's terrible, terrible. You should, with your eyes, not even see this move. Not even see it move. If you're doing this properly, you can barely even see that tip move. I'm telling you that right now. If you see this on people out there doing that, they're banging bottom. That jig is lifting up and it's tapping bottom. You don't want that, guys. You don't want that. I don't care what other people are out there telling you. They're not putting up 10, 20 fish days. Those guys are getting 1, 2, 3 fish. I guarantee it. They're marking 5, 8 fish and they're only hooking up on 1. We're running 65 to an 80% hookup ratio. Okay, I'm gonna say drop down to about 40 to 50% with the camera down. That really affects us. And I bring that up a lot because it really bothers me. But without that camera, I'd say 80% hookup ratio. If that fish comes in, we're hooking up on it. And the number one thing is less is more, guys. This tip, you should not see this moving. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what me moving the rod up here and what the action is of the jig down below. That there. And from far back, this is what it looks like, okay? That's up close, so you see it. From far back, all it looks like is this. Okay, you see that tip? It barely looks like it's moving. Look at the jig down here. It's popping off the bottom. I have the other camera filming it, so you can see it a lot better. But see how much that's jumping? Let's come back in again, and we're going here. So this is what most people are doing, okay? Like that. A little bit better is this, okay? Again, see the jig, what it's doing? Okay, now, you wanna catch a whitefish? This is what it's gotta look like. Watch the tip of my rod, guys, and this is me up close, okay? There. You see that tip moving? Probably barely, it probably looks like it's hardly doing anything. But if you look on the bottom, what do you see that jig doing? You see that fan moving. You see the little grub or tube on the back moving. That's what you want. That's what the whitefish are gonna bite. Don't be doing this. Definitely don't be doing that. Don't even be doing taps like this. You wanna be this, okay? That is the number one key right there. That is what's gonna get you bit, guys. And I didn't think I had to do this video, but I've probably had I want to say at least 25 to 40 private messages on how we're catching double-digit whitefish on Lake Simcoe, and that is the ticket right there. So less is more. Try it out. The other thing is drop early. As soon as you see that fish come in, drop to the bottom. They're gonna find it. go down, less is more. You don't have to wiggle it, you don't have to bang it for them to get it. They're gonna find it. They find gobies, they find little shrimp and bloodworms and everything else. Don't you worry, they'll find you. You have a way better chance of hooking up on those if you drop it down and go really, really slow. What I want you to do is, after you watch this video, go out and try this. I want you to come back and comment down below on how many people this actually helped and you hooked up a whitefish, because I guarantee there's going to be some people coming back and commenting saying, I'm hooking up on whitefish now.